Hi, welcome back. My name is Jennifer Valor from TranspireLife.com, and in this video, I'm going to teach you 4 steps to prioritize your tasks by deciding how important versus urgent it is. So if you have a hard time deciding which tasks to do first or which ones to focus on, then this video is for you. Alright, so what's the difference between importance versus urgent? Well, important is associated mainly with a task and it contributes to long-term mission or objective. And yes, some important tasks are also urgent. It's not a typical situation. You want to focus on what's important and it garners responsiveness. And this is more likely to keep a person calm, collective, and inventive. All right, so urgent is more associated with the task that requires immediate attention. There's a time pressure, you're in reactive mode, and it's typically linked to being defensive, it's usually negative, hurried, or it's very narrowly focused. So how does this apply to actual productivity? Well, it basically helps show you what to focus on first and what tasks are actually important versus urgent and which ones to actually focus on. All right, so grab a piece of paper and a pen and get ready for step 1. All right, first you're going to write down a master to-do list. Just basically brain dump, just get it all out. Pause the video, do this, and then come back when you're done. Take as long as you need. All right, so you have this crazy long list of tasks, but how do you prioritize them? And are they really the priority that you might think they are? Or are they not as important or urgent as you thought they were? So to help with that, we are going to use the Eisenhower principle, which was popularized by Stephen Covey. Whenever I started using this method, I used to procrastinate, and after I started doing this more and more often, I did not procrastinate hardly at all anymore. So give it a try and see if this might help you. All right, so for step 3, we're going to take all those tasks and put them to each of these quadrants. So I'm going to break it down as to which type of task go into which quadrant. All right, so quadrant 1 is the task is important and urgent. You want to do these first, and they need to be done the same day. They take focus of your time, and they are sometimes unfortunately necessary. Examples: meetings with your clients, things that might come up with them, or emergencies or other things that are out of your control. Say your computer goes down, then of course you're going to have to focus on these items. All right, so in quadrant 2, these are items that are important but not urgent. And these are also the things you're going to want to schedule. It also improves the quality of your work and life, so you're going to definitely want to spend most of your focus time in this quadrant. Some examples might be personal development, improving relationships, as far as networking. You want to take action on new opportunities. Of course, you want to empower others, and just for better planning in general. Quadrant 3 are items that are urgent but not important. These are items you're going to eventually want to delegate once you build up your business enough to do so. Probably starting with having the house cleaned or getting a VA. So things you want to eventually delegate are things you might still need to do now, wearing all the hats, or you may already be able to delegate. So anything that needs to be delegated goes in this quadrant. It's urgent, but it's still important. And some things may feel important, but they're really not. So you'll just have to look through your task sheet. And once you put items in this quadrant, you'll be able to make the distinction between them. And these aren't always necessarily directly contributed to your goals. like emails, phone calls, things that just take up time and you don't want to spend too much time if you don't have to. All right, and in quadrant 4, these items are not important and they're not urgent to your business or most of your life in general. These are big time wasters, distractions, getting carried away playing on Facebook. Um, you get lost on Pinterest, you get lost watching pet videos, different things like that. So as far as scheduling for your business, these are items you're going to want to absolutely avoid at all costs. All right, so now that you have everything in their different quadrants, for step 4, you're going to make sure you focus on quadrants 1 and 2, especially if you're able to delegate out items in your business. All right, so did putting your master task sheet into these quadrants help you? After you give them a try, I'd love to hear how it helped or didn't, or how you applied it, and basically what kind of impact it had on you and your business, and how did it help with as far as decision making and figuring out what was actually a priority, and did it help you figure out your top goals for the day? All right, good luck, and I hope that helps you be more productive.